see. There's only 2 waves of doubles pools until those are the last doubles that you will see until tonight when we have the final bracket.
Yeah, I was going to say doubles is finished tonight, right?
Yep. You will see that tonight from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. That'll be me and Rod the Dutch bringing that action to you.
Hey, my man, Rod the Dutch, Rod the Clutch.
Yes, but I think the important thing here is figuring out who's going to make it out, because we have Darkshad, the Ryu Destruction Force, one of the first people to beat MK Leo here in the States.
He's so, yeah, UGC, I remember that tournament.
Yep. And we also have 8Bitman alongside 2 of Chicago's players, Sheen and Tyroy. Sheen, he is the exact definition. He's like the Joker of Chicago Smash.
Really?
4.
Okay.
You have no idea what you're going to get from him at every given time, but you know it's going to be funny.
Okay, I'm about that, man. Well, I hope for his sake it's effective as well, because 8Bitman and Darkshad, that is a pretty scary tandem when I really think about it.
And then, I mean, the last but not least, of course, we have Tyroy, who we know is a killer.
Oh yeah, of course.
One of Allies demons, actually.
Bayonetta specialist.
Yeah, his trap game is absolutely insane. Very dynamic player, and we actually have a shield break on the other side. Ooh. Sheen getting knocked out by Darkshad. Darkshad is so good with those shield breakers, man.
And Darkshad, he's really quick too. Like, that's the thing I think benefits him in teams. Like, the fact that he has just such a quick striking ability amidst all that chaos can really put his team in a very good position here. Speaking of good positions, I'm liking what I'm seeing out of 8-Bit as well.
Yeah, his Rob hasn't really been that much of a factor so far, but he also hasn't done anything wrong. He's just adding on damage, sort of, keeping Darkshad safe when he decides to commit, and that's exactly what you want.
He's just doing his job, man. That's really what it comes down to. Oh my goodness. Delivers a big-time up smash, but eats a knee right afterwards. Back and forth we go.
Sheen just, finding that moment and just going for it right there. Sort of redeeming himself for getting shield broken earlier.
Oh, but I don't know if he's going to survive this.
No, and unfortunately, Tyroy didn't realize that he did not have a jump and was not able to save.
All right.
So 3 stocks to 5 here. Big lead from Darkshad. Still hasn't lost a stock. And Ryu with rage and being pretty heavy, he is a tough character to kill unless you focus him.
That he is. Speaking of focus, you see him right there with his own right there, but unfortunately it wears off just in time for the up smash to connect.
Wow, and Captain Falcon already gone because of the absolute onslaught that 8Bitman and Darkshad were putting on him, knowing that Falcon can be a deadly, deadly force. And unfortunately for Sheen, just finds himself having to share a stock, and now blue team with their backs to the wall.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, 8-Bitman has just been a force to be reckoned with. Off stage, on stage, same with Darkshad. Everything just kind of going their way.
Oh, but Sheen does able, again, get this stock off of 8Bitman with the big people's elbow. And that brings it a little bit closer. Darkshad actually not looking too healthy here, so if they can get his stock off, we'll be back to even.
I gotta say, like, they've definitely done a good job here, not allowing it to get maybe too out of hand, at least in the closing moments. Though it is still going to take a group effort here to make this comeback a reality.
Oh, and unfortunately, Sheen lands into the up smash, doesn't quite kill, but again makes him forced to land.
All right, red team with control right now of the stage. Not a good trade there for Tyroy.
Certainly not. Oh, and Sheen's got to just make a decision there and throw. Maybe toss him over to Bayonetta, maybe we can get up air, but that up smash will take care of his final stock, and it is all down to Tyroy.
Oh, and Tyroy is down. So there we are. Pretty strong win right there. Though we did see some signs of life coming from Tyroy and Sheen, it was just not enough right there. I mean, 8-Bitman and Darkshad.
That's one of the things that impresses me most about 8-Bitman is that, as a doubles partner, he never does more than he needs to. Like, if you need him to step up, he will. If you need him to hang back, he will. Like, he never tries to be the hero.
Yeah, he knows. I mean, he knows his role, man. It's just like, I'd rather be effective than flashy, and I think he understands that concept. I think that's why this team is working so well. And yeah, we watched them put it to Tyroy and Sheen pretty easily there. And this is actually a matchup of E2C teammates, Tyroy and Darkshad, both being part of events to compete. Yep. The guys who put on Midwest Mayhem. And so they know each other really well. Play each other often at those regional tournaments. So you got to think that Tyroy and Sheen are trying to figure out a way, like, what is the chink in the armor that we can exploit here for these two big heavyweights? I don't know. You think character switch might be a thing? I see him. Sheen has about 1,000 characters. Really? He plays Sheik. He plays Zelda, and his Zelda's deadly. We've seen him use Mario. We've seen him use Roy. So like I said, I never know what to expect from Sheen. Sheen is the kind of person too. He also doesn't really have the explicit play style. Like we know that Ned is movement heavy and punish it. Sheen just kind of Sheen. Like, he just does things, and sometimes they work. Sometimes they work. All right, well,
Tyroy,
for his sake, hopefully.
Tyroy making the Lucina recommendation, which is, again, another one of his characters in his repertoire. And it looks like they're going to be trying to go to Final Destination here to shut down the vertical pressure that they suffered in Game 1.
3, 2, 1.
Let it bam. All right, let's go. Let's go. Game number 2, baby. I think the Lucina pick.
I like that she has a sword.
I like Lucina better than Falcon in teams. I really do. Like, I think that will be something to be watchful of. Definitely seems like it's working out for him here at the beginning of things. I like what I'm seeing.
Yeah, like I said, I think the biggest thing is that she has a sword, which means she has some disjoint. Falcon is always, you know, within. For him to strike, he has to be able to be striked. Whereas Lucina, on the other hand, because of the Falcon, whatever, that sword, it means that she's able to safely pressure.
I feel you. Definitely worked out well for him thus far. We see blue team here with the lead. Far cry from really what we saw at the beginning of that first match. It was just absolute domination on
Oh, and there goes Tyroy off the top of the stage, and that will take care of Darkshad. Finally, blue team taking the first stop.
Great play, man, because you really look at Sheen right there just kind of keeping 8-Bit busy. Not going to give him a chance to interrupt anything.
8-Bit was real busy there, killing Sheen off the top of that up smash.
A little revenge stock right there. Like, all right,
we
man.
actually saw that actually reverse. Every time that 8-Bitman would take a stock, Sheen would come back and take his. 8-Bitman's like, man, I'm sick of that.
I'm sick of that. I like the way you phrased that. It's like, had enough of it. All right,
so Sheen finds himself in a pincer there for a moment, but Tyroy is able, you know, he's able to distract both of them for Tyroy to safely get back. And
goes for a big-time force smash right there, but gonna live probably to regret it, but at least he kept the stock alive. Probably the biggest thing right here.
And these Shoryukens are coming, but they're not a percentages to kill, unfortunately.
Oh my God, that B reversal was so good, my
that was
it was so quick, right? Like, completely out of left field right there.
Where did that come from? Like I said, that's kind of the play style. It's just like, why? No one else would have made that decision. Like you're just like, oh, okay, right on.
Right on, and right on the money right there for Darkshad. Distraction of that stock. Oh, and 8-Bitman not to be outdone. Going to deliver a deadly spike right there to keep the red team in the lead.
That is a killer, too, because you know he was just going, you know, trying to go safely to the ledge, and then Lucina's just like, didn't reach out. She didn't reach out and touch someone.
Not there when you need her, man. Right there's Tyroy doing a little damage right there to Darkshad, who is surviving here.
And 8-Bitman's actually hanging back. Darkshad's a little bit of pressure here. High damage also. If he loses the stock here, we're basically back to even as far as percent goes.
Can we talk about 8-Bitman's control? Just gyro, grabs, everything.
Can we talk about Sheen getting that deep counter on Darkshad on his Shoryu?
He knew he had to put in a little bit of work too. Speaking of Shoryu, there's a Shoryuken right there on the money here.
Stocks are just flying. We are not even 3 minutes into this match right here, and blue team is already down.
And so that combo started off on Darkshad. 8-Bitman trying to play the hero right there, but actually found himself.
Didn't I say that at the match break? 8-Bitman, don't be a hero.
Don't be a hero, man.
Don't be a hero.
But you know what? Don't be a hero. Be a victor right there.
Yeah.
They are victorious with that 2-0. Good close out there from Darkshad.
Yeah, so Darkshad and 8-Bitman, you know, making their organizations proud.
Oh, yeah.
I mentioned E2C, but obviously 8-Bitman picked up by Fable, and I'm not gonna lie, their jerseys are pretty sick.
They have some nice jerseys, man. And 8-Bitman himself is pretty sick too. So I'm glad to see him back and doing his thing too.
I've become recently a pretty big 8-Bitman fan.
He's a real chill dude.
Yeah,
man.
like I never really met him before, but he came up to Midwest Mayhem 8 and got to chill with him for a little while. He's an awesome dude. Florida's got some great people in their scene.